Kids are in bed?
Kids are in bed.
Welcome, everybody, to lucky episode number 13 of The Kids Are in Bed. I'm Tim Severson, and this is Jenni Severson. Jenni, how you doing?
Hey there. Hi. Hello.
Great parrot you're doing there.
What is up?
What is up? How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Good, nice. Glad to hear.
I was just realizing that when people see this tomorrow, it's gonna be May.
Yes! Stop! I totally missed it. I didn't even do it a single time. I'm so happy right now. God, I still have time to text some people, right?
Nope.
Oh, shoot, it's after.
Oh,
no. Can't believe I missed it.
It came up on my Facebook memories from like 2009. I posted that meme.
Of course you did.
Like very long time ago.
It's funny every time.
I know.
I'm so disappointed right now that I missed it. God, what a just wasted opportunity for laughter.
I listened
all day long.
I listened to it in the car on the way to get Jude today. It's a good song.
I feel like you should have texted it to me.
Well, then I had the idea of doing what I just did.
So you made me miss out on the funnest day of the year so that you could get a payoff?
Yep.
It's gonna be me.
It was worth it.
I respect it.
Well, I think we can kind of dive right in to this week's topic.
Do it. Dive in.
Off of NSYNC because, well, I don't know what year that album came out, but I think NSYNC's first album came out in 98. But we are going to be talking about 1999 today because that is the year that you and I started dating.
It is.
And on my birthday, October 8th. And so that means that this year on October 8th, you keep reminding me that I will be turning 40, but we'll have been together for 25 years, a quarter of a century.
You're really avoiding the 40.
Yeah.
I feel like for the first 15 years of dating you, I wanted our anniversary to be important.
Yeah.
And you only cared that it was your birthday. And now that I want to focus on your birthday, you are just completely flipping on me.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
I don't know.
Are you worried about being 40?
I don't know that I'm worried. I don't think I'm worried. I just don't want to be.
Oh.
I don't feel 40.
No, not I agree. I also do not feel 40. But you don't feel 40 to me either.
Yeah.
Well, you're not.
No,
you're not. You've got how many weeks?
25.
25 weeks.
Yeah, so the countdown starts. So we're going to go through memories of those years that we may or may not have, and then just talk about some of the things that in pop culture that maybe we remember, enjoy the nostalgia that is 1999. Then we'll progress every week and go through the years until we reach
the big 25.
The big 4-0.
What? God, you're the worst. Can't please you. Okay, sounds great.
Okay. So I want to kick it off.
Kick it off.
We have a list here. And just a couple of the big things that happened, and they're number 1 and 2 on this list in television that year, is The Sopranos had their first season. We won't talk about The Sopranos because you have not seen it.
So
you've seen the first episode, well, the first half of the first episode.
I've seen the first half of the first episode multiple times.
Yeah.
I enjoy good television.
Yeah.
I really do. And I think I have like pretty good taste.
Yeah.
I know what good TV is.
Yeah.
I'll say it. I can't get into it.
Yeah, it's weird.
And I've tried multiple times, years apart.
Maybe we should start again and start on the second episode.
Yeah, just that first episode really makes... Like, one time I fell asleep. I was so bored. And then the other 2 times I just, like, I had to stop. I'm like, I'm not into this.
Yeah.
I'm also not into Godfather. We talked about that in the Oscar
maybe
episode.
It's just, you just don't like mafia stuff.
But I love Goodfellas. I mean...
Yeah.
I do love some mafia stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I have nothing to contribute to Sopranos other than I hear it's good, can't get into it.
Yeah. And it's the year Jon Stewart took over The Daily Show. I watched The Daily Show daily.
You did watch it daily, but you would watch it recorded, right?
Yes.
You would come, I remember you would come home for lunch.
Yeah.
And you would watch it when you were home for lunch.
Yeah.
So then sometimes if there was something really funny, you would show it to me that night.
Yeah.
So I would see the funniest of the clips.
Right.
Because you would want to share it with me.
Yeah.
But I didn't
feel
watch
like I
it.
usually showed you, I suppose it was some of his stuff, but I feel like that was always like the field correspondent stories that were funny, you know? It was like, I can't remember, well, back then it was like Steve Carell and
yeah, that's so wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of really funny people have been turned out of The Daily Show.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, we were just watching Sisters?
Yeah.
Is that what that's
Yeah.
called? Isn't the woman who
Samantha Bee.
Yeah. She's funny.
She is very
that
funny.
movie is funny.
Yes.
I forgot how funny that movie is.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. It's a good cast.
Yeah.
I think
It's a huge cast.
Yeah.
There are so many people in that movie.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was John Cena's acting debut.
Oh. Probably.
Like in a major film.
Yeah,
I was trying to think if I knew him from anything before that. But he's even really funny in that movie. I really like John Cena in comedies. Funny. He really cracks me up.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah. So The Daily Show, Family Guy. That was the first season. That blows my mind. That Family Guy's been around for... How is Family Guy still around 25 years later?
Yeah, those cartoons, man.
Are they still making... Yeah, I think they are.
I actually have no idea.
Me neither. Futurama was also released. They don't make that anymore. But that was a funny show. I don't think you probably ever watched an episode of that.
Oh, yeah. My brothers watched that. Scott loved that show.
The next reason that I love 1999 is the teen movies that came out in 1999 are some of the best movies that have ever been written.
Wow.
Not even close, but they are some bangers. Election.
Yes. Good. Ugh. Yes. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Varsity Blues.
Classic.
Man.
So inappropriate.
So
inappropriate.
We wore that movie out. I think it was a couple summers later, but we would go to my house in between practices during two-a-days. And we would hit the pool, take a hot tub, and then we'd all just lay in the air-conditioned basement and watch Varsity Blues over and over and over again.
Yeah. Any specific parts that you would watch over and over and over again? I know. It's when he hits his dad in the face with the football.
Exactly.
That's the one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so funny every time. Physical comedy, it's just addicting. You pause, rewind, pause, rewind, pause. Anyways, and then 10 Things I Hate About You.
That came out in 1999?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
I am sure. That commercial also came out in 1999.
What? I didn't get that.
Sure.
What? How does it go? What is it? Tell me everything.
Unsure. No, it was a deodorant
What's it for?
commercial. Sure, deodorant.
Sure, deodorant. What's that?
I don't know. Probably doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, huh. Okay, so I did not know 10 Things I Hate About You came out in 1999.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
And it actually just came up in some trivia I did recently because it's based on, I don't know if you know this. Do you know this? Do you know what 10 Things I Hate About You is based on?
Shakespearean play, isn't it?
I feel like I told you my trivia question that night. There's no way you knew that.
No, I knew. Yeah.
Oh, you don't know what it is, though? The Taming of the Shrew.
Yeah. No. I probably knew that when I learned that, but I know nothing about that story.
Yeah.
I know very little about William Shakespeare.
So, I used to go to this musical festival in the summers with my dad and my brothers. And
where?
Absolutely no idea. Sixpence None the Richer has a song in 10 Things I Hate About You.
Yeah.
And I bought their CD, I think, at Sunshine Festival solely because of that song.
Yeah.
Because I loved that song.
Right.
Kiss Me. And it might even be a remake. Or is it their own song? I don't know. Anyways.
I don't know.
It wasn't on their album.
Gotta be original.
So it was like their song that made them popular. Why I, a 14-year-old girl, picked it up at this Christian music festival, and I got the CD without realizing that it didn't have the single. And it was like such a big deal that they actually sent out the single. Like I don't know what I did or how. I must have some mail-in thing or something. Do you know what I mean? I was like, this is bullshit.
That is definitely something that your mom did. She, you know what I mean? Like you told her and she was like, I'll take care of it.
So in the mail came just the single for that song. Yeah, from that movie.
That song is terrible.
No.
The lyrics are so nonsensical.
All lyrics are nonsensical. Beneath the milky moon.
How's the chorus go?
I don't know.
Strike up the band and watch the moonlight dance, fireflies sparkling. It's something like that.
That's not nonsensical. That's a beautiful picture. The imagery is just like I can see it.
Yeah, that's why they've been such a lasting band. You know,
That's true.
Brilliant songwriting.
That's true. Yeah, that's a funny movie though.
Yes.
I love these teen comedies.
Yeah, we just watched She's All That.
I was just gonna say that we just watched that like weeks ago. Holds up.
Yeah, it is so poorly acted.
Yeah.
I always forget the name of the actor who plays the dad.
I don't know. I can't.
Pollock. Something Pollock.
Her dad.
Yeah.
Rachel E. Cook's dad.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Freddie Prinze Jr.'s dad.
You know, he's like the pool guy. And
Yeah.
Jeopardy's always on.
Yeah.
And he's always answering incorrectly, but so confidently.
Yeah.
I think that is that's actually a very funny joke that they continue in the movie.
And then the kids come clean the house.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even notice. But then one of the kids answers correctly. And he's like, what are you doing in my house? It's pretty funny.
Kevin Pollock. Fine reenactment. And then the Cruel Intentions.
Are you sure these all came out in 99?
Yes, I am.
Wow. Cruel Intentions was a situation. Listen.
It's a very confusing movie.
Yeah. I don't think we should talk about it. Next.
So much saliva.
So much saliva. And basically incest.
That's true. Well, they were step siblings, right?
I said basically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's turned into a whole...
Oh, gosh, no.
genre.
Next. Gross.
Porn. Oh, we talked about this during our Oscars episode, but this was the year of the upset. Shakespeare in Love.
Oh. Huge fan. Gwyneth Paltrow's pink dress, also iconic when she won her Best Actress award.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Shakespeare in Love. Big fan.
It's a good movie. Saving Private Ryan, though.
It's pretty good.
I do like Shakespeare in Love, but Saving Private Ryan, though. That's like...
Well, the Oscars don't have a lot of comedies.
You know
so
what
it's fun to have
Shakespeare
a
in
comedy
Love
win.
is?
What?
Shakespeare in Love is every American Idol winner from like 2005 till now. Like, nobody knows who they are, but everybody remembers like the favorite. I feel like that's 99. That's Saving Private Ryan everybody thinks of, and everybody's like, what won again? And
No.
oh, yeah.
Disagree.
Yeah. All right.
Disagree.
All-Star, Smooth were released that year.
I am pretty sure I know what Smooth is. Just give me a
Give
second.
me your heart, make it real, just forget about it. That one.
It's Santana. Who's the singer?
Rob Thomas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you know that Rob Thomas's dad is Dave Thomas from Wendy's?
It is not.
Yeah,
You're
for real.
such a liar.
No.
I will never believe you.
Okay.
That can't be true.
Why would I even make that up?
You would love to make stuff up.
Okay.
NIT.
KEY.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
I think you're lying.
But yeah.
Rob Thomas's dad is not Dave Thomas.
Look it up.
Get your receipts. Whatever. Disagree.
Yeah, and then All-Star, I'm pretty sure Smash Mouth like broke up like a year or two ago.
But I'm actually super impressed that they stayed together that long. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I think they lost popularity for a second, and then they kind of became like a cult kind of thing where
Sure.
it's like, and it's still around, right? Like
all that glitters is gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's sensical. That is nonsensical.
Yeah.
Why are you attacking Sixpence None the Richer? That is just as nonsensical.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't.
Hey, now you're an all-star.
I didn't.
Wow.
Why are you acting like I'm the one who's saying All Star was an amazingly written song?
Sorry.
But it was.
My apologies.
It finished really high on the chart that year. People really were into it. It was on the radio nonstop.
It was on the radio a lot. I do remember that. For a long time.
Yeah. But yeah, a very long time. Yeah. We sang, at some point in my life, I sang Smooth for choir. I hate that song because of that.
You can't sing that in choir. That they shouldn't be allowed to do that. No, that's wrong.
It was just like a section.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a medley.
Yeah.
So it was just like.
I'm saying, of course you hate that song.
Yeah.
It ruined.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't. No, that's not. You can't do that to children. That's not okay.
Yeah. Oh.
You need to sing like
I don't miss it. So
40s hits or whatever.
I don't miss it.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
The new Star Wars trilogy came out.
Star Wars?
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace. Mm-hmm. Definitely remember watching that. Also, though, I think I watched it in my basement, not the movie theater. I remember seeing that in the theater.
I just remember they were like branded. It was all Pepsi. And so Pizza Hut and Pepsi were just all Star Wars all the time.
Yeah.
All the bottles, everything they did was all promos for Star Wars just to try to make up for the fact that the movie was absolute garbage. Did you know that Pizza Hut got started by Pepsi because Pepsi needed a place to sell Pepsi because everybody else was selling Coke? You're never going to know what's true.
I just can't believe most of the things you're saying tonight. That sounds like it could be true if somebody else told me it. But coming out of your mouth, lies. Certainly lies.
Look it up.
It does sound like it could be true, though. They do serve Pepsi products.
This is a fun little game. We could just I could just do this all the time.
Okay, Rob Thomas is not Dave Thomas's son.
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi did create Pizza Hut. Those are my guesses.
Okay.
Okay.
Napster launched.
Listen.
I still have CDs that were burned by A friend of mine in 9th grade on Napster. I think, what did he charge? Like $5 a CD?
Whisper it to me. Of all the names.
I know, you weren't expecting that one.
Lie. That can't be true.
Very true.
That is wild. No way.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Even has Lone Star Amazed, but
I think that was one of our songs.
it was.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had a lot of songs, but
Yes.
that was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Napster on dial-up.
Oof.
That's the whole situation. That is a whole I feel like that's like such an old person thing to say, like, kids these days will never understand what it's like to have dial-up internet when you're trying to download songs on Napster. But it's true. I mean, hours, nights. You weren't allowed to touch the computer for the evening.
Pick up the phone.
Disaster.
If you didn't have 2 lines, we had 2 lines. So,
yeah,
but if you didn't have 2 lines,
I don't think we had 2 lines.
And the worst was, the next day, finally, you're like, yes, I'm going to listen to Regulate right now. And then it was some bullshit. Like it wasn't the song. just wasted the whole time, like wishing. And it's like, Napster. I was more of a Bear share man myself.
What's that?
Just another illegal download.
Bear share?
Yep.
Never heard of it.
And then there was LimeWire.
Never heard of it. I do remember LimeWire.
You had LimeWire, I think. I think that's what gave your computer all the viruses. Mine was Bear share.
Oh,
gave me all the viruses. Because there's always one that you download that wasn't just like a song that you didn't expect. One was just a straight up virus that wrecked your computer. Just porn pop-ups. I
still don't really understand that. I will never understand that. I don't get it. I don't get it.
What?
What's the like
mischief
outcome?
Mischief.
Like what's the goal? Why? I don't understand.
Stop being mean to me.
It's just to be mean?
I think so. I mean, some of them I think are like they expose vulnerabilities and then they probably try to get data, but I think those ones back in the day,
they were just mean.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No good.
The Blair Witch Project came out that year. I think they're doing some sort of remake. But then again, I don't know. I'm getting tricked.
I feel like they did a ton of Blair Witch remakes over the years.
But like, I don't know. I saw a headline. I don't even know. I can't even make up a lie for that one right now. But I saw that movie in the theater. Stefan came to town, and we went at the Mall of America theater.
Schwanky.
It was like the day before he left. So like we were in the park and then my mom took us to
Were you terrified?
I think I was pretty scared.
I was scared.
I think I was convinced it was real. Yeah. I think They
gotcha.
Yeah. Sink, line, and hooker. So I remember being very, very scared. I remember being very distraught when they lost the map. It's like, oh.
How can you remember those details? I don't remember those details.
I've seen that movie a lot of times.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
It's weird.
I really don't like the last scene. It's very troubling.
What happens in the last scene?
They finally find like a house and she goes in. She's all alone with the camera and then they're just like standing in corners, facing the corners. And then she gets like knocked down.
Oh,
and then you just hear her screaming.
I just got kind of scared.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen that like one time. I hate horror movies. Yeah. I don't like them at all. I dislike them quite significantly.
Yeah. So. Remember, well, actually, we'll save that for the year it came out. The Ring. We have a story about The Ring.
We do? Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is.
Oh my God. You're so ridiculous.
What is it?
Shut up. That was the year of Woodstock 99, obviously.
Obviously, never heard of it. Next.
Are you serious? Big riot.
No.
There's 2 documentaries.
Was that the one where nobody had any water?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they had water, but
people died and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't like hearing that type of information. Just kind of really bums me out.
Okay. Then we'll move on from Woodstock 99 because it was all just basically a riot and a whole bunch of sexual assault. So pretty awful.
I don't really want to talk about that if that's all right.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire came out that year.
Classic.
Yeah.
Love that show.
The original.
Phone a Friend.
The original host, Regis Philbin. I wonder if do you think there are people that when they think Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, they think Meredith Vieira? No?
I think those people, if they do exist, should be hit in the head.
Oh, wow.
No, nobody thinks that. Do they?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's kind of like Who's Your Batman, right?
Yeah. Exactly like that. What I love about Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is when people would phone a friend and their friend would be a dumbass and get it wrong.
Yeah.
It's the best thing on television.
Especially when they don't even pretend to try. They're just like, I gotta be honest with you, Jenny, I have no clue.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Tim. Thanks a lot.
Well, that wasn't any help. I wonder how much of that was. Do you think any of that was manufactured?
No, really? I don't.
Okay.
I think a lot of television is manufactured, but I don't believe that was.
I suppose there's the whole quiz show controversy. So there's like,
what's that?
They made a whole movie about it.
Quiz show controversy?
Show. Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, that's too much.
Oh.
But there's a whole movie. We should watch it. It's very good.
Okay. It's all fake?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
They were fixing things.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Pat Sajak?
Pat Sajak?
Was he fixing things?
No. No, this is like from like the 60s.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe 50s. I can't remember.
That's fine then. I don't know those people.
They made a Sega Genesis game. No, PlayStation game. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire PlayStation game.
Mm-hmm. I remember playing that in Tara's basement.
Yeah. We got to the million. It was like me
lies.
and 3 other friends. And we got to like, I think the 3 of us or 4 of us, however many it was, got to like the $64,000 question.
Okay. It's not very
high.
And
then we had a question that we knew my mom would know. So we only had 30 seconds. So we had to like hurry her down. And she got it right. And then she hung out. And then I think she went on a roll and got like 2 more in a row. And then we got to the $1 million question.
This is all a PlayStation game.
Yeah.
It's riveting.
No. But remember, like, we were just talking about how slow the internet was, right? Like you couldn't Google things on the fly. There was no beating it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just actual trivia.
Yeah, And we were 15.
Yeah.
So
sorry, I didn't mean to belittle your experience of playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in your...
It was important to me, okay?
Yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for using your mother to help you win a video game. So, congratulations.
No. So the last, I forget exactly what the last question was, but it was something about like, I think it was like, what's the highest ranking title in... And I think it was like in the military.
Okay.
So it was like...
President.
It was like...
Finally.
That wasn't an option. I can't remember. But I feel like maybe like Admiral was one of them. And like like there was like...
Yeah.
It was... And
sure.
so my dad was right upstairs. So I sprinted upstairs and repeated the question. And with confidence, he delivered the answer. And I flew down the stairs screaming the letter that the answer was.
It's C!
And then it's the... And then we wait. And it's no.
He got it wrong? And now you're telling everyone? All of your listeners?
He claimed he misunderstood me.
Oh.
And we were just like...
No!
I don't think I ever played it again. It's like,
too traumatizing.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, when
funny.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire came out, I remember watching the guy win the first time. He used his phone a friend to call his dad and then just like a G just said, I don't need your help. I just wanted to call and tell you I'm about to win $1 million. And then he just goes, D, final answer.
Jesus. Boom. Wow. That guy deserved $1 million.
Yeah.
I think
he was kind of a D.
Oh, that guy did not deserve $1 million.
It was a gangster move. I mean, that was pretty cool.
I thought you were going to say he just called his dad to tell him he loved him or something cute like that.
Oh, no. He's like, Dad, I'm moving out.
I know that. Yeah. Day you've been waiting for 40 years.
Oh, and then this was huge for me, but I don't know. You probably never played it. You wouldn't have it, but maybe you had to watch people play it. Tony Hawk.
Oh, heard of it. Probably saw it with my eyes. Yeah, I do believe I saw it on the TV at my home.
Yeah,
but I don't believe I ever played it.
It was an amazing video game with an amazing soundtrack, and I played so many hours. I mean, I can't even imagine. Because now, like, PlayStation tells you, you can go
take a break.
You can see like exactly how many hours you've played a game. But they didn't have that back then. But if they did, I mean, it had to be just obscene the amount of time.
Well, do you like win or something?
No,
you never won, or you don't. Is it a game you can?
So there's like a mission that you go through, and like you unlock courses, and I think you unlocked like different skaters and different shit. But mostly,
you can never win. You just keep playing.
Yeah, so you finish that and you win, and you unlock like special moves and things like that. And then it was just you went to the skate park and you tried to get the highest score possible in 2 minutes.
Nice. Sounds great.
Just listen to this punk rock soundtrack, and it was good times.
Good. Glad you experienced that. No, I am. Did that not sound genuine?
No, it did. I felt it. I think that's what really got me most about it. And then, of course, it was Y2K. But I have Y2K. No memory. When I think Y2K, I'm pretty sure that was like... I have some sort of association with Will Smith with Y2K, but I don't know why.
Was it a song? Yeah, it must have been in one of his songs.
Yeah. He had I think one of his albums was titled like Millennium.
Wild Wild West.
Oof. That came out in 99.
Did that have something to do with it? Maybe. It's probably just like a lyric in one of his songs.
That kind of ended his big run, Wild Wild West.
That was misinformed.
Not great.
Whoever thought that was a good idea was misinformed.
It's very
poor.
Very, very bad. Very bad.
Yeah. How do you know that came out in 99? It's impressive. You just know that?
Yeah. I know a lot about 1999.
Interesting.
I'm a big fan of 99. I think it's
your favorite year?
I think it's one of my I liked October in 1999. But yeah, I know that we had a family friend who put in a generator in preparation.
Good looking out?
Or not preparation. Just in case.
Just in case.
And then
why not?
Why not have a generator? Right?
It's one of those things where you're like, I don't think this is going to happen, but why not be prepared just in case?
That's all I really remember, and I don't remember taking the time to even pay attention to what exactly was supposed to be happening.
Yeah.
I knew it had to do with dates on computers, but I didn't ever take the time to pay attention to why that was going to affect anything.
I think the whole world was going to shut down because the computers weren't going to know what year it was.
Yeah.
That's my understanding.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. We're on the same page then. That must be it.
I feel like there was a lot of stocking up of water. I feel like
planes were going to follow this guy.
Yes.
Like, oh no.
Planes were going to fall out of the sky.
We weren't invented yet.
We're not supposed to be up here. I don't understand the water hoarding. There was definitely water hoarding. Bottled water. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Like toilet paper of the COVID.
What did you just say?
The bath tissue.
Gotcha.
Of COVID. I feel like water was the bath tissue for Y2K.
Interesting. I don't have any, like, I'd
say bath tissue again, but that sounds so strange.
Sanitary wipes? Or is that a different thing?
Yeah, sure. That could work. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have very little.
Missiles were like going to accidentally launch, maybe.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know what year it is. I better launch.
Napster was going to crash.
No.
Yeah. It would have just been off.
Yeah. So I feel like probably what happened is like some very smart person. I was going to say nerd. Some very smart person, like very ahead of the new year, was like, oh, shoot, if I wouldn't have fixed this thing real quick, this other thing wouldn't have worked right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was something like super lame and dumb.
Right.
And he was just like telling somebody about it. He was like, oh, yeah, you know, if I wouldn't have fixed this thing real quick, this other real easy thing wouldn't have worked right. And then they were just like, oh my God, it's going to happen to everything. That's how I think that went down. Yeah.
That is a vivid reenactment of a
I think that's what happened.
hypothetical situation.
We have 18 days.
Just everything was the plot of Armageddon in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Did that come out in 1999?
You tell me.
Ooh.
Couldn't be. No.
No. I think
Armageddon, that was our song. And I think it was not from 99. I think it was probably 2000, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, though.
that became our song in our...
Maybe it was.
In our...
It was our first slow dance. That's why it was our song. It was the first song we ever slow danced to. So it would make sense that it was in 99. If we went to like a YMCA dance.
It actually came out in 1998.
Got it.
So it had been out for a minute.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it must have came out summer of 98.
Seems like a summer type
So
film.
it's got to be a blockbuster.
Yeah,
It came out 2 weeks after Deep Impact. Or maybe 2 weeks before. I
think
remember.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it was first. Yeah.
But that, we...
Excuse me.
Bless you. Somebody swore in Brainerd.
Yeah.
The place where that song became ours was in the adopted neighborhood in the fall of 1999 in Brainerd.
I thought it was a YMCA dance. Didn't we dance to it? What happened?
No.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Mm-hmm. It was the first song we ever slow danced to.
You fell asleep laying on me on
No.
Macy's couch downstairs, and it came on.
Are you sure? Could both things be true? No, because that was Amazed. Lone Star.
No. In the basement? Negative.
Oh. Shoot. I thought it was the first song we danced
But no,
to.
we spent a lot of time in that neighborhood. We'd walk down to Super America.
Mm-hmm. Get some dill pickle chips.
What was the name of the cigarette store?
I don't know.
Bonkers.
I can't believe there was a cigarette store. It was just for cigarettes?
Well, I think it was tobacco, but I think it was primarily cigarettes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, Bonkers. Didn't it have like a purple sign?
I think it was in circles.
Bonkers and circles?
It was the sign had a bunch of circles on it. Like their logo was a bunch of circles, wasn't it? Oh, maybe not.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm just thinking of that old there in Bunkers then. Could be it. Could be it.
That could be it. That could be it.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time in that neighborhood. It was my friend, you already said this, my friend Lacey's house.
Yes.
And I lived there that summer. Like my mom felt so bad that I spent so much time there that I would bring a couple of bags of groceries with me sometimes.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, they've been feeding me all summer.
I used to call you there and ask for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Jenny there?
Her stepdad, Paul, would answer and be like, can I talk to Jenny? He'd be like, yeah, sure, Tim, hold on. It's no big deal.
Yeah. That was a fun summer. Yeah.
Yeah. When I think about that neighborhood, I think about it was one of the first, I think it was the first time we spent time together after I asked you out.
Okay.
And we were walking down to the gas station, but you kept singing the Tom Petter's jingle over and
Bargains
over.
are better.
At Tom Petter.
So that is a annoying feature of mine. An annoying feature of mine. I get these little jingles songs stuck in my head, and I can't stop. So I do apologize for that.
No, I love that song because of that. Yeah, we were walking down back and forth that neighborhood. Yeah, but we spent a lot of time in that neighborhood. You got called a trifling bitch on the street in that neighborhood.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. What did I even do?
I can't remember.
I don't think I did anything.
Yeah.
Maybe. Could have been something I did.
Little gossip, maybe.
What was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, and it was all very foreign to me because I lived in the woods. I didn't have a neighborhood, right? Like I lived at the literal end of a dirt road.
Right.
Like I had no neighborhood experience. So the whole like living in the neighborhood was like weird for me.
Gonna jump out and be like, trifling bitch.
She'd be like, would you like a chocolate? Yes, please.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, things would get wild. I think there was a lot of mischief on Halloween one year too.
What kind of mischief?
You know, the standards.
TPs? TP in houses? No.
I think there was
Ding dong ditching?
Definitely that. There were some things. I don't know what the statute of limitations is, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Mailboxes.
No, I never did mailboxes.
Oh.
No.
Who was it? I don't know. You can whisper it to me. I think the statute of limitations is over. It's egging and pumpkins.
Allegedly. That was not what I whispered.
Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Connie Chung move right there.
Yeah, but that was a fun. But you know, back to the music, there were some bangers in '99. Oh, hold on, gotta go back. Speaking of music, because
She might know.
American Pie came out that year too.
The beginning of an amazing era.
Yes. That movie is so funny.
It's really
to
funny.
this day. Holds up. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm. They don't all hold up so well.
All of the American Pies?
Yeah. The first one does, but the other one's
second one's okay. Third one is not very
There's
good.
one where Stifler eats shit.
That's the third one.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
The high school reunion one's pretty funny, actually. Not bad.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Yeah. But yeah, American Pie. That had a great soundtrack. Blink-182 was in that movie. They were one of the groups watching the webcam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Couldn't make that today.
Shouldn't. Not saying he couldn't, but sure shouldn't.
Oh, man. Just everybody in the town watching a 17-year-old girl.
Yeah. It's no good. So maybe it didn't hold up so well.
That part didn't, but the rest of it, well, I mean, it does. It was funny then. Yeah. It continues to be funny. But anyways, I love the music of 1999. It was like start of boy bands were coming back. NSYNC came out in 98. We talked about Backstreet Boys were all over the charts.
Everywhere.
I Want It That Way.
O-Town.
O-Town.
When did they come out?
I think that was later than 99. 98 Degrees.
Oh. Yes.
Whew. There. Nick Lachey.
98 Degrees was just always behind, though. They could never. They were right there.
They were too much cheese.
They couldn't get there.
Yeah.
They couldn't get there. Is Boyz II Men a boy band?
I mean, they're probably, no. They're a group. They're an R&B group. You know what I mean? I think boy band is New Kids on the Block and NSYNC, O-Town, Backstreet Boys. I wouldn't classify them as
all right.
a boy band, I don't think.
Okay. That's fine.
Do you care to guess what the number one song of 1999 was?
I do not care to guess. I thought you just said it was Smooth or some shit.
No.
All Star.
No.
The number one song of 1999. Oh, Lauryn Hill.
No, it's Believe by Cher.
Do you believe in love? I danced to that song.
I dance to that song too sometimes.
Like in dance class.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I don't dance to it by myself. There are some bangers. Another big one was No Scrubs.
Oh yeah.
That was all over the place. That song still holds up.
Of course it does.
God, it's a good song.
It's very nice.
Let's see. Some other ones. This was the start of Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera.
Mm-hmm.
Christina Aguilera's superior, clearly. Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer.
Got it.
One of the best songs of all time that's ever been written, I think.
Got to find that single somewhere.
Do you have any songs that you can identify from 1999?
No. I don't know years like that in songs. I can't.
I think that was the year Mambo No. 5 came out.
Oh, God. Gross.
Such a bad song.
It's terrible.
The trumpet.
Okay.
So bad.
Keep your trumpet to yourself.
Bills, Bills, Bills.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. I don't think you do.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a incorrect lyric situation with Bills, Bills, Bills. You know, sometimes
commonly, like people sing it wrong?
No, like me. You know, sometimes I sing the wrong song. I sing the wrong lyrics to the wrong tune.
Yes.
Like Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
I feel like I have one of those with Bills, 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 where I sing the wrong song to the wrong tune. I can't think of what it is.
Interesting.
I'm going to see if I can think about
Thanks
it.
for bringing that up. Yeah, you think about that. I'll just run things over here.
Got it.
Do you have like a memory of 1999 that's like
Greatest day of my life.
you don't remember that day?
No, I kind of do remember that day. We've talked about that already before, though. Haven't we? I thought we already talked about that.
No, I don't know if we did.
Oh, I remember that day. Yeah. Is that what you're fishing for?
No.
Fishing for some compliments here, Mr. Severson?
No, I don't think there would be anything to compliment anyway.
Oh. No, I remember that day. Absolutely, because it was your birthday, October 8th, 1999.
Yeah.
And it was in the hallway on the second floor. I remember that.
Yeah.
Right when the bell rang.
Yeah.
And you just very so kindly whispered it in my ear.
Yes. And then we walked in opposite directions.
Will you go out with me? Yes. Go to class. That's it. That was it.
Couldn't have gone better.
That was it.
Couldn't have gone better.
Yeah. Do I have any memories? Oh, come on. I know there's one in there. There's gotta be.
That night, since it was my birthday, I went to a surprise party that was at my ex-girlfriend's house.
Yeah, I wasn't invited.
It was a very strange situation.
Yeah, that is strange.
And then, as a joke, I was gifted a whole bunch of condoms from one of my rascally friends.
Rascally.
And
what kind of a joke is that?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Boys will be boys.
Like, it's just a bunch of joke gifts and shit like that. And it got put all in like one bag. And so I just brought it all home. And I brought it up to my room and I looked in it and I had all the condoms. And I'm like, what do I do? So I stashed them someplace and forgot about them completely. And then it was like that winter, my dad was taking me to open gym and was like, your mom found the condoms. And I was just like, they were a joke gift. I hid them and I haven't thought about them since. He's like, as long as you're being safe. And that is the only sex talk I have ever had in my entire life.
Good talk. Good talk.
I don't even know what I must have I think I threw them away after that. Like, I'm just getting these out of my life. I don't know why I didn't do that.
Don't want to
I think
subject yourself to them.
I realized that I had them, and then I thought if I throw them away, they'll be seen in the trash.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
you can't put anything in the trash.
Yeah, and then
that's where they always look first.
It'd be a situation.
Yeah.
Flushing them down the ctoilet.
No, clog up that septic. Didn't you guys have a septic?
Just blow them up and then let them go out the window and watch them go off in the wind. There. It's just they get caught up in the lawnmower.
What's this?
Your mom found the condoms.
Yeah. Well, for what it's worth, I didn't have any talk ever. I don't think. I don't think I had any sort of sexual talk with my parents ever.
No.
Like not one. But I don't, that I recall. I do have a terrible memory, so it's possible that I just blacked it out. But I don't think that there was one. Yeah. You let the education system take care of that, I guess.
Yeah.
In the 90s.
Yeah. 1999 was the year I first met your brother.
Oh. Congratulations.
He picked me up because I got a random phone call from your house from another friend and invited me to your birthday party. And I came out there with like 3 or 4 friends. And we got picked up in your brother's. Did he have a Lumina?
He had a Bonneville.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I remember this correctly. I'll have to check with him if he remembers it this way. But I feel like we all sat in the back seat and that nobody sat shotgun.
Sounds right.
But
so he's 2 years older than you.
But there he might have had a friend with him. Like one of his buddies might have been with him. That might be it. I can't remember. But yeah, he, picked us up.
This was before we were dating.
We barely knew each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone else invited you to my birthday party. Yeah. And I didn't really know who you were.
Yeah, we didn't interact at all.
Yeah.
And your brother was tearing down this dirt road that led to your house so fast.
Yeah, he's a crazy one.
And we were riding like 4 across, and I was very aware I wasn't wearing my seatbelt because I'm like, we're going to...
Should be dead.
Hit a patch and slide off into a tree. But that was... So yeah, that was... when I met your brother for the first time.
Yeah.
We did not speak to each other.
So did you meet my brother before you met me? He picked you up for my birthday party and you didn't even know who I was?
No, we had met at my pool before and we had talked.
Oh.
But
oh yeah. So I don't have memories of that birthday party though. Like my grandpa, bless his heart, put up his video camera. You know, like, I'm pretty sure it was still like the giant one.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the smaller one, but so I lived through the woods from my grandparents' house. We lived on the same lake, but we lived up like on the point.
Right.
And there they had the beach. We didn't have a beach at all. We didn't have a dock or a beach or anything. We just had, because we didn't own our land at that time. My dad bought that later. So to go swimming and do anything, we would go over to my grandma and grandpa's house, and they had like the outdoor fire and grill and like everything. And the whole setup was over there through the woods from my house. But sorry, what's happening? Have I done something wrong?
No.
But I don't actually have like an actual memory of that party. I don't remember. I remember the only thing I can remember is there was a buttload of kids, like a lot.
Yeah.
And
it was mostly just like, there wasn't, I think you probably don't really have a memory because there wasn't like, it was just a bunch of kids hanging out in the yard.
Yeah. At the water.
Yeah. Some were swimming, some were just hanging out, but it was, it was like
picnic tables and swimming.
Cliques and different situations going on. And
so the only reason I even know that this happened, really, like if you said I came to your birthday party and I would be like, my birthday party, like, I don't even know what we did. Like, I have no actual memory. My grandpa recorded everything. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's what grandpas did. They just like were constantly videotaping everything that was going on whenever we went camping. And he just
set it up. Interesting.
On his deck. Yeah. So that it was just videotaping the party. Why I would want a video of, I don't know, 50 yards back of me and my friend swimming. Yeah. But that's the only reason I know that happened is because I've seen the video.
How much video is it? Just like,
oh, it's so long.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, he just turned it on and left it on, and then went and drank vodka in his basement, probably. Love you, Grandpa. R.I.P. But he was trying to be nice. Yeah. Right? He was like, oh, I'm going to record this for Jenny.
Yeah. Somebody drowns. Better be on tape.
I'm sure he like made hot dogs too or something. That's what Gramps would have done.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did he? Did he make hot dogs?
I would imagine if there was anything like that, it was before I got there. I think the party kind of grew. I don't know. We were going to a dance that night, and like for some reason, your house not being anywhere near it became like the gathering point.
This neighborhood that we hung out in all summer.
We could have walked.
Yeah. And I lived in the woods 20 minutes away.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened.
Because it was my birthday.
Just a rager.
It was like, it's my birthday on a YMCA dance day. I'm sure that's all it was.
Your quinceañera.
No. You're off a year, I think. I was turning 14.
Oh, yeah. You were, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I was only 14 at that time.
Yeah.
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 Huh.
It was your 15th birthday that you asked me out, if you recall.
Yes, I do recall.
Yeah. We're the same age for 3 months. That's fun.
That is fun.
It's about the most uninteresting thing I've said today.
No. Can't be. You had a whole day at work. I imagine something.
I was busy today. I was in rare form, just getting shit done.
Good. Good for you.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any other memories from 1999 that cross your noggin?
Mm-mm. Do you have something I'm supposed to be thinking of?
No.
Oh, I feel like you're asking a leading question or have a hope. I don't think so.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is the ICQ.
Oh.
The sound. Do you remember the sound that I made?
Oh.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of in a song. It wasn't, I don't think it was supposed to be the ICQ. Oh, it was Aaliyah.
Yeah.
She had like a sound that sounded like the ICQ sound.
I think it was the baby crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it sounded like ICQ.
Yeah.
I think it was coincidence.
Yeah.
But to everyone our age, it sounded like the ICQ song.
Yeah.
What was your handle?
Oh. One of them was T Money 35.
T Money. Oh no.
But I don't know if that was ICQ. I don't think it was. I think ICQ was something different, but I don't remember what it was. Somebody might remember.
It is weird that there are people that I would not say were my friends.
Yeah.
And I can't remember my own birthday party, but there's like a specific person that I'm not even or would never was friends with that I remember their handle.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But it just like was committed to memory.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how we communicated for the first portion of our relationship, filling out those little quizzes.
But oh my God, the quizzes. That's how you told somebody you liked them. Was those quizzes.
Yeah. That's how I got the guts to ask you out, was through ICQ.
It was? Because of a quiz.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because it's like, who do you think is the cutest? And like that kind of shit.
No, it was more direct. It was like something like, would you go out with the person who sent you this survey or something like that?
Oh, and I said yes.
Yes. That was like after a week of me chatting you up while you were suspended from school for...
No, you always get that wrong.
No, you said this the last time.
I'm going to check the newspaper. Because this is actually... I'm sure I'm right. That it was right after. You asked me out. We started going out. And then the situation at the school happened. And because I remember people like making fun of you and being like, your new girlfriend got suspended. And then me being like, I can't talk on the phone. I got suspended. Like my mom
weren't in trouble.
No, I wasn't in trouble. I think I already said this on our first episode, but my grandpa was so proud of me.
Yeah.
He cut out, it was in the newspaper, and I don't think it said my name, but it said like what had happened at the school. And my grandpa cut it out of the newspaper and gave it to me and said, "You are my hero." Because I was standing up for the little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was...
and I didn't throw any punches.
No. And I did... Yeah, it was a silly situation to begin with. But yeah, it's all through ICQ that we got to know each other. Whatever... whether it was before or after, but I'm pretty certain it was before. And I think that was part of it. But I might have it wrong.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. But that, that sound, that uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like,
uh-oh.
Yeah. And then, ICQ went away. Like I feel like ICQ came and went really fast. And then AOL just kind of took over and became the thing. But I kind of went away from all of that.
I was just going to say, I don't
text
text
messaging became a thing. So then it
ICQ was it for me.
Yeah.
That was it. And then I was done. Yeah.
And then it was like, I don't know. It wasn't like a long time later, but at some point when gas stations got the ability to just swipe the ID.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It would make that sound.
Yes.
It was when they scanned this, like if they scanned something that you needed to be 18 for. It would alert the cashier by saying, "Uh-oh, you need to scan." But it was the same uh-oh sound.
It's very similar.
And I would have a physical reaction to it. Like, oh, somebody's reaching out to me.
Ooh, who is it?
And then they had the door open. Or no, that was AOL. They had the door opening sound. When
I don't have any memories of AOL.
Yeah. It was like...
I didn't really use it.
When somebody showed up and you're like, oh, who got on? And it was like, fuck. It could be like a real exclamation point, like if somebody got upset. Because when you left, the door like slammed behind you.
Oh, my.
So like, I remember... I don't think I was ever in the fights, but I remember like witnessing people like arguing over chat, and then it's just like wham, and it's like they're gone. They just walked out of it.
Done.
Yeah, man, it was fun to be around for the birth of the internet. That's for sure. We got to see a lot of cool stuff come and go.
Okay, you just sound about 100. Excuse me, old timer. I was around for the birth of the internet.
I see what you're saying about the way I said that, but I still stand by it. You don't agree?
Well, I mean, the birth of the internet, or like because 99 is not the birth of the internet.
No.
It's like in every home.
Right.
We were part of the first
like when
roll out to general pop.
We were there when the internet started to get good.
Yeah.
And then we've been on that wave. And now it's some good and some terrible.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I can't say it's all good because that's not true.
I don't feel equipped to tackle this topic right now.
We won't tackle that topic right now.
Seems like a lot.
Any other thoughts?
No.
Should we go to sleep?
Let's go check on the kids.
Let's go check on the kids.
Should we go check on the kids?
Let's go check on the kids. See you next time, everybody.